Hey kids, welcome back to VBS. It is now day 2 of our week-long adventure. I hope you guys had fun doing your detective work yesterday. I'm super excited to see this video. I'm ready to figure out who is the thief. I know you guys are excited too. But first, I gotta say something. Pastor Steve told me that I'm not allowed to talk about snacks anymore because he said the snack ideas that I had are way too crazy for you guys. I don't think so, but he says it is, and I'm gonna listen to him. However, he didn't tell me that I can't talk about other good ideas I have. And this is probably one of the best ideas I've ever had. Do you guys know the app called Uber? The app where you can request someone to pick you up and drive you somewhere, just like a taxi. It's basically a taxi in a regular car. Well, I have an idea. It's called Hoober with an H in front. It's Uber, but with horses. So if you've ever wanted to ride a stallion over to the grocery store and pick up your groceries.
Uber? Really? Horses? No one wants to ride on horses places.
That's a great idea. And now listen, if you've ever been like, hey, I don't want to drive that Mustang, instead I want to ride on that Mustang, like the actual horse, the Mustang, you totally can.
Aaron.
It's fuel efficient.
That is a terrible idea.
Less CO2 in the air if you're into the green
What happens
wave.
if the horses just run off with the person on it? And then
What happens if a car just drives off without a person in it?
that doesn't happen.
Think about it.
And who rides on the horse? Is it a two-person where someone rides with you on the horse? Because how does the horse know where you're going? And then how do you get the horse back to where it's supposed to be?
You've never seen two people on a horse, Steve?
Yeah. It's
called
usually
the front
a
seat
kid.
and the back seat.
No, there is no back seats. Maybe a camel, but not a horse.
Cooper with a camel, not a hamel.
No. Look, these kids, they want to get.
It's a camel for Uber.
They want to watch.
Front seat, back seat, and you can hollow out the hump in the middle for a snack compartment.
Will you let
can
these
put
kids
a
go
fridge in there.
watch the heist? They want to watch the heist. They don't want to hear about Hoober. All right.
All right, kids.
Let's watch the heist.
We'll watch the heist.
Can I help you?
I just want to talk, Veronica.
Do I know you?
I just want to talk.
About what?
What brings you in here today?
I just had some business to take care of.
What kind of business?
The kind that is none of yours.
Just seems like this isn't really your kind of place.
What, I need an excuse to come into this diner?
No, you don't.
Are you the owner or something?
No, that's Martha. She's wonderful.
As much as I would love to talk about Martha, is there something I can help you with, or do you just go around sitting at every customer's table?
Oh, I don't work here.
Then why are you at my table?
I just want to talk.
About what?
Did you hear the jewel went missing?
I did. It was just on the radio.
True. But how did that make you feel?
Why am I supposed to feel anything?
Well, don't you know Mr. Benedict?
Yes, but I don't see what that has to do with anything with the jewel.
It was his jewel.
Oh, I didn't know.
Where were you this morning before you came here?
Why do I need to tell you what I was doing this morning?
Just making small talk.
I am not one for small talk.
Wasn't Mr. Benedict married?
How am I supposed to know that? And why are you asking so many questions? Wait a second. Who are you? Are you some sort of cop or something?
No, I'm not a police officer.
Then why are you interrogating me?
I just find it fascinating that the two of us are in this diner right now. I mean, what are the odds that we would meet?
Probably the same odds that I meet anybody else.
True. But on the same day the jewel goes missing?
Well, I don't really follow.
You seem to value expensive things.
I do love shiny objects.
How'd you get all your money?
My husband, or should I say, my ex-husband, had a successful business.
Had.
Well, yeah, until he decided to sell it all off.
Didn't Mr. Benedict sell everything off?
I don't know.
It's okay, Veronica. You don't have to lie. I know you know more than you're letting on.
About what?
About everything. Let's try this again. How did that make you feel?
Again with the feelings.
Okay, let's go back even further. What was your relationship to Mr. Benedict?
You seem to already know the answer to these questions, so I don't get why you keep asking.
Well, I want to see if you're going to be honest with me.
Well, I'm his wife, or I'm his ex-wife.
You sound a bit angry about that.
I was angry. I am angry. We had a great life together until he decided to sell it all off. I mean, how are we supposed to continue to live the way we wanted to without his business?
You say we, but don't you really just mean you?
Me what?
Well, that it was really just you who was concerned about keeping your lifestyle? Do you really think he would have sold everything off if he was concerned about how you were going to live?
Well, now you just sound like him.
Or does he sound like me?
Same thing.
So many people love money, love stuff, things and stuff. They think their happiness comes from those things. But let me ask you this. Are you truly happy?
What, are you a therapist now? I thought you were a detective.
Well, are you?
I do enjoy nice things. A good fur, pearl necklaces, a good latte. But I guess not. I'm not really sure what would really make me happy, though.
I know the answer.
And what's that?
Well, do you know the commandments from the Bible?
Yeah, sure. Like any proper person, since I was young, I've been taught not to do those things. I haven't murdered anybody, and I still call my mom once a week.
That's good. But I have one more thing for you to do.
And what's that?
Sell everything you have, give it to the poor, and then come and follow me.
Sell everything I have, give it to the poor. That sounds like the worst.
It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God.
Camel through the eye of a needle. Now you're just talking about things that aren't even possible. Are you saying it's not possible for me to be happy?
That which is impossible with men is possible with God.
God's gonna put me through an eye of a needle.
Just remember, money will never lead to true happiness.
So, she did it, right?
Why do you say that?
Hello, she's his ex-wife. She's obviously angry. She probably did it to get back at him. Or she needed the money. Or she needed the money and wanted to get back at him. Oh, she is so guilty.
Martha, we shouldn't judge others just because of their circumstances.
So she didn't do it?
She's no more guilty than you are, Martha.
So she didn't do it. How do you know?
I didn't say that.
You just said she's no more guilty than I am. I know I didn't steal the jewel.
I think I'm gonna go have a talk with Franklin.
Why? Did he do it? Is he guilty?
You should bring Samantha some chocolate chip pancakes.
She didn't order anything other than coffee, though.
Just make them for her. They're her favorite.
They're not even on our menu.
Just tell her they're the special of the day, and I'll pay for it.
All right. I don't understand you, but today, you're the boss.
More coffee?
Yeah. You gonna drink that?
Hi, can I help you?
That Veronica, she's so guilty. She definitely did it. Every time the man asked her a question, she's sitting there thinking, oh no, does he know I did it? Did he figure it out? I could see it in your eyes, Veronica. I know you're guilty. Now first, before you guys go and watch the Bible message and then go do your detective work, I gotta talk to you guys about something. Pastor Steve said that I can't talk about snacks, and we both know that he shut down the Huber idea. But what he didn't say is that I can't talk about beverages. Now let me tell you guys about the greatest beverage ever. And if you don't know, a beverage is a drink. It's called 3% milk, right? You've all had 1% milk. You've all had 2% milk.
3%
But
milk.
How many of you have thought about 3% milk?
There's no such thing as 3% milk.
3% milk. If
Kids.
you're European, it's like this.
No.
If you're American, it's this.
Kids, there's no such thing as 3% milk. If you go to the store, you can get 1%, you can get 2%. Maybe I would have even accepted low fat, reduced fat, and whole milk, but there's no 3%. If they go to the store, they're gonna be like, Ma, I want to pick up 3% milk. The kids.
Then you pick up 3% milk. You don't listen to anybody. You say, Mom, Dad, respectfully, I want 3% milk.
I would say that sounds a little angry to ask your mom
Well,
that way.
you don't say it disrespectfully. Never say it disrespectfully, but say it with confidence. Say, Mom and Dad, I need 3% milk.
Do you want me to pull up my Amazon right now and try and order 3% milk? Because
Amazon doesn't have 3% milk because Amazon,
it doesn't exist.
Amazon doesn't have what it takes.
Look,
it takes guts to drink 3% milk.
Or a good imagination, because 3% milk, kids, it doesn't exist. Now, will you let them go watch the Bible message because they want to get to their clues? They don't want to keep talking about Huber and cookie sandwiches and now 3% milk. Like none of these things exist. Let them go.
All right, kids, it's time to go watch the Bible message with this guy. Then you got to do your detective work. And then after that, you go and get your 3% milk.
There's no 3% milk.